de las cosas que Carlos Santana atrajo a su vida es la espiritualidad. En medio del éxito fenomenal de su álbum Supernatural en la década del 90, Santana regresó a Autlán, el pueblo de Jalisco que lo vio nacer, para cerrar el círculo de su vida. Y ahí, por primera vez, dice que escuchó la voz de Dios.
And you talk directly to the Virgen de Guadalupe. That's something you learned from your mother, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is it a dialogue? You speak with her, you listen? How do you pray?
You know, it's funny because people don't know, it's 2015 and a lot of people don't know that when you pray, you're asking God something. But when you meditate, you become quiet and God talks to you. So there's a difference between you talking, which is prayer, and meditating, which is God talks and you listen. I discovered a long, long time ago that why would you have a relationship with La Virgen de Guadalupe or Jesus or anybody if you just talk and he don't talk back? What kind of relationship is that? You know? So you say what you need to say and then you be quiet and then, you know, the first thing I ever heard from her in a very, very tangible, solid way, I went back to Autlán where I was born. And I knelt down on my knees, and it was a beautiful picture, a painting of La Virgen Guadalupe. And this is right out when Supernatural was like, you know, gigantous. You know, it's like, so I now kneeled down and I just looked at her, and then I heard Carlos, and I said, yeah, and she says, I need for you to know just how proud I am of you. And I was like, whoa, just thinking about it, I get chills, you know? Because when God tells you through the Virgen Guadalupe or Jesus or whatever form, and I was so excited that when I went to La Capital, you know, and Distrito Federal, I did an interview with many press, many people. And then, what have you been doing? I said, I was just in Autlán and I was talking to the Virgen Guadalupe, and it was like, what? You were talking to the Virgen Guadalupe? You talked to the Virgen Guadalupe? And I'm like, yeah, don't you? I mean, you know, ella es la patrona. She's the patron of Mexico. Why would you have a relationship, you know, what kind of relationship you have with God if you don't talk like we're talking? You know, that's not a relationship. That's like false belief. If you believe in something, then you need to allow, and that's the key word for miracles. Allow willingness to believe, own it.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the way, you know. And when she still talks to me, you know, and we talk about how can we remind everyone of their own light, of their own divinity.